what's going on, guys? So Wolves are all set to sign Goncalo Guedes from Valencia for a reported 27.5 million quid. He's expected to complete his medical later today after agreeing personal terms and is believed to have been a long-term target for manager Bruno Lage. Wolves have been absolutely crying out for someone who can find the back of the net, having scored a mere 38 goals during their previous Premier League campaign, with only the three relegated clubs in Burnley, Watford and Norwich faring worse. It's truly remarkable given they ended up finishing 10th and could quite easily have ended up as high as 6th with a bit more firepower up top. While it's still early days, the signs are ominous for this season as well, with Raul Jimenez's injury and Hwang Hee-chan's failure to make an impression during the 2-1 defeat at Ellen Road to Leeds United. So this fella's arrival is timely to say the fucking least. For those of you unaware of Guedes' background, he's had a rather peculiar career trajectory thus far. He came through Benfica's academy and impressed in a handful of appearances for the Portuguese giants. Surprisingly, this landed him a move to a minted PSG side, which proved to be a wasted season on his part as he largely found himself on the bench. Desperate for game time, he spent the following year on loan at Valencia, where he impressed sufficiently for them to snap him up on a permanent deal. While he was always highly rated in his country, he gained cult hero status after scoring the only goal in Portugal's 1-0 victory over the Netherlands in the inaugural UEFA Nations League final. Many expected him to kick on from there and fulfill his incredible potential, but he flattered to deceive in the following 2 seasons for a Valencia side struggling for form. Last year, however, is when he showed the footballing world what he's all about, with 13 goals and 6 assists in 42 games, a club high on both counts. This move comes at the perfect time for him as he seems to have shaken off the inconsistency you get from young players breaking through and has finally become a decisive player in the final third. Moving on to the most important part, which is his style of play. The lad can operate pretty much anywhere across the front line, and his versatility allows whichever team he's representing to play fluid football with constant interchanging of positions taking place. He's very quick, has a brilliant first touch, quality dribbling ability and a highly proficient shooting technique. He's devastating on the break when he has space to operate in, which makes him a great fit for Wolves, who themselves like to soak up pressure before scoring goals in transition. The guy's very difficult to stop in one-on-one situations due to his ability to quickly change direction and body feint, which generally ends up with the opposition fullback either on their arse or fouling him in a dangerous area of the pitch. You won't really see him involved in build-up play, but this is very much compensated by his intelligent movement, which helps him get into pockets in behind defensive lines. Guedes also has an eye for a pass that comes to life in the penalty box and showcases his impressive vision, hence why he not only finds himself at the end of chances but also creating them too. Off the ball, he's focused and committed enough to press defenders and track back whenever required, which helps negate the threat of other teams as fullbacks who like to get forward on the flanks. In regards to his weaknesses, he's almost too selfless at times when he'd be better served going for goal. That selfish streak is what separates the best from the rest, and is something that might come with age. Furthermore, his crossing is very hit or miss, which can be frustrating when he's deployed out wide for the man in the middle. This means a lot of responsibility will fall on the fullback to be a creative outlet when the game's being played on the byline. Overall, Guedes' direct style means he'll likely be a perfect fit for the tactical setup Bruno Lage has in mind and could prove to be the difference between finishing in the upper or lower half of the table. I've always harbored high hopes for the kid and look forward to seeing him in action in the Prem. Cheers for tuning in, guys. If you're new to my channel, then check out my breakdown on Nathan Collins, which you can access via the top right hand corner of your screen. Please do consider liking the video if you found it useful and subscribe for more football as well as Wolves related content. Take care and have a great week ahead. Peace.